fine.
You didn't even look.
Of course I did. It's fine.
Margot, tell me, am I terribly ugly?
Stop fishing.
No. Tell me.
Of course you're not. You got nice eyes and a lot of animation and...
A little vague, aren't you?
May I come in?
Come in, Mother.
Mr. Dussel is very impatient to get in here.
Heavens, he takes the entire room for himself the whole day.
And dear, you're not going again to see Peter tonight.
That is my intention.
But you already spent a great time in there today.
I was in there exactly twice. Once in the dictionary, and then 3/4 of an hour before supper.
Aren't you afraid you're disturbing him?
Mother, I have so many things.
Well then, may I ask you to please not shut the door when you go in?
You sound like Mrs. Van Dam.
No, I don't mean to stress anything wrong. I only wish that you wouldn't expose yourself to criticism. That would only get Miss Van Den the opportunity to be unpleasant.
Sorry, Mother, but I'm going to Peter's room. I'm not gonna let Petronella Van Dam spoil our friendship.
Why don't you two talk in the main room? It'd save a lot of trouble. It's harder, Mother, having to listen to those remarks from Miss Van Dam and not say a word.
Why doesn't she say a word? I think it's ridiculous to take it and take it.
You don't understand Mother at all, do you? She can't talk back. She's not like you. It's just not in her nature to fight back.
Anyway, the only thing I worry about is you. I feel awful guilty about you.
What about?
I mean, every time I go into Peter's room, I have a feeling I'm hurting you. I know for me, I'd be wild. I'd be desperately jealous of me.
No, I'm not.
You don't feel bad? Really? Truly? You're not jealous?
Of course I'm jealous. Jealous that you've got something to wake up in the morning for. But jealous of you and Peter? No.
Maybe there's nothing to be jealous of. Maybe he doesn't really like me. Maybe I'm just taking place of his cat. Would you like to come in with us?
I have a book.
Will you please let me in my room?
Just a minute, dear Mr. Dussel. Well, here I go. To run the gauntlet.
Thank you.
My God, look at her. I don't know what good it is to have a son. I never see him. He wouldn't care if I killed myself. I'd like to say a few words to my son. Do you mind? Peter, I don't want you staying up till all hours tonight. You've got to have your sleep. You're a growing boy, you hear?
Anne won't stay late. She's going to bed at promptly 9. Aren't you, Anne?
Yes, Mother. May we go now?
Are you asking me? I didn't know I had anything to say about it.
Listen for the chimes, Anne.
In my day, it was the boys who called on the girls, not the girls on the boys.
You know how young people like to feel when they have secrets. Peter's room is the place where they can talk.
Talk? That's not what they called it when I was young.
Aren't they awful? Aren't they impossible? Treating us as if we were still in the nursery.
Don't let it bother you. It doesn't bother me.
I suppose you really can't blame them. They think back to what they were like at our age. They don't realize how much more advanced we are. When you think what wonderful discussions we had. Oh, I forgot. I was going to bring you some more pictures.
These are fine, thanks.
Don't you want some more? Meep just brought me some new ones.
Maybe later.
I remember when I got that. I won it. I bet Jopi that I could eat 5 ice cream cones. We'd all been playing ping pong. We used to have heavenly times. We finished up with our ice cream at the Delphi, or the Oasis, where the Jews were allowed. There'd be always a lot of boys. We'd laugh and joke. I'd like to go back to it for a few days, or a week. But after that, I know I'd be bored to death. I think more seriously about life now. I want to be a journalist or something. I love to write. What do you want to do?
I thought I might go off someplace. Work on a farm or something. It's a job that doesn't require much brains.
You shouldn't talk that way. You've got the most awful inferiority complex.
I know I'm not smart.
That isn't true. You're much better than I am in dozens of things. Arithmetic and algebra and, well, you're a million times better than I am in algebra. You like Margot, don't you? Right from the start you liked her. Liked her much better than me.
Oh, I don't know.
It's alright. Everyone feels that way. Margot's so good. She's sweet and bright and beautiful, and I'm not.
I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no, I'm not. I know that. I know quite well that I'm not a beauty. I never have been, and I never shall be.
I don't agree at all. I think you're pretty.
That's not true.
And another thing, you've changed from at first, I mean.
I have?
I used to think you were awful noisy.
And what do you think now, Peter? How have I changed?
Well, you're quieter?
I'm glad you just don't hate me.
I never said that.
I bet when you get out of here, you'll never think of me again.
That's crazy!
When you get back with all your friends, you're going to say, now what did I ever see in that Miss Quack Quack?
I haven't got any friends.
Oh, Peter, of course you have. Everyone has friends.
Not me. I don't want any. I get along alright without.
Does that mean you can't get along without me? I think of myself as your friend.
No, if they were all like you, it'd be different.
Peter, did you ever kiss a girl?
Yes? Once.
That picture's crooked. Was she pretty?
Huh?
The girl you kissed.
I don't know. I was blindfolded. It was at a party. One of those kissing games.
Oh, I don't suppose that really counts, does it?
Didn't with me.
I've been kissed twice. Once a man I'd never seen before kissed me on the cheek when he picked me up off the ice and I was crying. And the other was Mr. Koopfus, a friend of Frodo's who kissed my hand. You wouldn't say those counted, would you?
I wouldn't say so.
I know almost for certain that Margot would never kiss anyone unless she was engaged to them. Well, that's the chimes. I gotta go.
That was beautiful.
Margot. No. Tell me.
What's my line?
Action.
And dear, you're not going again tonight to see Peter, are you?
Wow.
Okay.
I'm losing my mind just a little. Snurry.
It's alright. Everyone feels that way. Margot's so good. She's sweet and bright and beautiful.
Bruh.
I've been kissed twice. I've been kissed twice. Once a man I've never seen before kissed me on the cheek.
God! God! God!